Percy and Dennis. A while after I get finished with this. 133019 3231 to give a feel for the topography around here and explain some things about this test section. Number 3 there indicates this is a jointed plain concrete pavement of 9 inches thickness with dowels on top of 10 inches of graded aggregate base. I'm going to go ahead and move in a clockwise fashion around just to give a feel for the lay of the land around here. See down the test section, we are looking at the westbound lanes. Established using the mason jar lid approximately 2 feet off of the outside lane stripe on the 4-foot wide asphalt surface shoulder. You can see it in relation to the lane. 23 east of Gainesville, Georgia. Actually, we're working in the eastbound lanes here, and the westbound lanes here. Brooks and Dennis Richardson there with the fault meter which they've made here with the Georgia DOT. So far from what they've told me, they've seen no faulting in this section, and they're listening to the traffic as it goes by, nor is any hurry. The cell this was selected for is a high traffic cell, although it's right on the borderline. Markings were placed entirely. The topography here, we are more or less just stopping here about several feet into the test section here, about 150 feet into it. We're mostly in the fill section here. It's just a minor fill. You can see where we get into a little bit of a cut up there just beyond the end of it, but how most of this roadway, most of this land out to the side of us here is in a slight fill. There's very little, if any, distress noted. Saw blue corner breaks, no smalling, no intermediate cracking. This pavement has not been ground. The texture has remained quite well and appears to offer an excellent texture for the traffic for maintaining skid resistance. Station 3 to my left. Got a little landmark to show. To be right, just about a foot down from station 270 per 00, which is imprinted into the pavement. 15 feet. As I mentioned before, this is a 9-inch jointed plain concrete pavement with dowels. Really much to say as I go along here. It's a relatively new pavement. Coming up on station 4. One thing that's interesting about reviewing the projects from this part of Georgia is the terrain is such that it's difficult to know looking just at the plan profile whether you're in a cut or a fill, especially if the profile control is at the center line, because it only shows the original profile at the center line. Without cross sections, it's really impossible to tell in some places. Coming up on section 5, which is the end of the test section here. Looking at the end of the test section. One thing I've done is to add a little number here out on the shoulder just for